Taiwan mobile, I'm over. Wow, to my channel, I do a woo. But I knew I never hear that Taiwan was a mobile, I'm mobile. So I want my to my head, no, I do. To my wood, to my wood, to my wood, to my wood, you go.
Welcome here to the Twin Double Show here. Let me get my hat on here with a peace sign on it. We get our brothers from all the way to Liberia. Some of them from Grand G, they're in Grand G, some of them are in Monrovia. They need our help here tonight. And that's why we are here tonight to bring them on here. And they're going to explain to us. If you got questions or any comment, I'll post the number out here also so you can call. And they're going to be here already backstage. They're going to tell us the mean. It's about 8 p.m. now. Yeah, we understand. They're here. So people already start to come in already. And our brothers are backstage. And they're going to be telling us the main reason. Even though on there we say they need our financial help for the backstage. They're going to introduce themselves. They're going to tell us their titles, what position they holds in the Ggusu, this is Grand Jide University Student Union. So they're going to be they already backstage. I've been bringing on Thomas Nye, Mr. Thomas. So Thomas, they're here tonight here yet? Thomas plus Thomas. How you doing?
Yes,
Yes, thank
we
you
are
too.
doing
We
very
are.
great.
Is it raining over there? Why your internet going up and down the neighborhood?
Yeah, this is Liberia. This is Liberia.
The internet is very bad here.
Okay, that will be okay. So if you're watching the show here, please share the show tonight to all of your contacts. Just share the show, put it in various chat rooms, and send it to your contacts so they can come out here too and watch and listen to our brothers. And we're going to be here for the next hour or so. They're going to tell us the main reason here. So that will start with Thomas. Let's go straight into this. And Thomas, we're going to go from Thomas Near. We're going to go to Thomas Clay, and then Abel Gay. Now we got Amos Zia here also joining us here. Let me bring him on here. It's internet. But we're not seeing Abel picture. So Abel, if you can bring your picture on, you can't come to the people and say, I need your help, and don't show your face. We need to see are you here. Nobody will hide a face here tonight. So how you doing, gentlemen? How everything?
Yes, we are good. We are good.
Oh, man, Abel, Amos, you can't talk to your people. Stop being serious, man. Put a little smile on your face, man.
Yes, we are okay.
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 All right. Let me start from here. Let me bring myself here. Let me pull your students up here. And then I mean Joseph Talley. And then let me see the other brother here. Michael Jabba. So how you doing? How's everything? Those of you who just joining us here, if you got noise in the background, just mute yourself, you speak, and you can come on and talk. Because if I mute you, when I'm
Yes,
so I'm going to start from. I'm going to start with the way you guys are now. That's how. Let me put myself down here for you, the students. Okay, the student. You're going to protest. You got to be comfortable to never protest. So let me start with Mr. Thomas Neer. For Thomas Neer to Thomas Pai. Then we go to Abel. We go to Josephus. Excuse me. We go to Michael. Then we go to Amos. So let's introduce yourself, gentlemen. Tell me what position you hold. Let me see where the noise coming from here. Let me see here. 1 minute. Okay, the noise from Thomas Neer. So let him talk. When he finished, then we can. So Thomas, go ahead.
Me.
Thomas, you got to put Thomas Neer. You got to put your phone down. You can't be shaking the phone like that, dude. Okay, let's go to Thomas. The next Thomas there. Thomas Neer will come on.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let me find means to set it and then
Yeah,
be more
when you're shaking the
comfortable.
phone, it don't look good there.
Okay. So I want to say many thanks to you, Mr. Dober, for affording us this opportunity to be on your show tonight. Not forgetting our own mom, the president of the Niao people in America, Madam Beatrice Swain. We want to say thank you ever so much. And we want to thank our audience out there who deem it necessary that they follow us and then they hear what we are going to say tonight. And even our own people, our sponsors, our supporters in the diasporas. We want to say good afternoon to you and wherever your location, good evening, good morning. By the way of introduction, I'm Thomas Tarasunier, and I'm the president of the Grand Jide University Students Union, and I'm currently in Monrovia. I am attending the University of Liberia and reading public administration with emphasis in accounting. I'm a graduating senior. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go to Thomas. Next, Thomas.
All right, so thank you very much, Mr. Double. And my name is Thomas Kai II, and I'm the parliamentarian for the Grand University Student Union. And I'm also a student at the African Medalist Ikeskepua University, reading public administration and major with emphasis in management. And I am a current senior student at the African Medalist Ikeskepua University.
All right, Thomas, let me mute your phone there. We're getting echo from the side, so we're gonna mute someone near here. So we don't have that. Okay, going up now. So let's go to Josephus.
All right, so I'm happy being here again, Mr. Double. This is my third time. First and second was with KYP, and today with the Grand University Student Union. So my name is Josephus Tali Bale. I'm the Assistant Secretary, Public Relations, Press and Record of the Grand University Student Union. I'm a student of the University of Liberia, majoring in criminology and minoring in sociology.
I'm gonna go to Michaels. Michael, you gotta mute yourself. Michael, you gotta unmute yourself. Well, the internet from Michael on the end is giving problem. We're gonna continue. When he comes on, we're gonna bring him back, and when we come back on, then we're gonna let him to go like to let's start with Mr. Nian. Mr. Nian, let me unmute you, Mr. Nian, then I will mute myself. But Mr. Nian, what's the main reason? What is student union facing in Liberia? What's your main problem tonight? That you came here tonight to speak to your people, to talk to your people. Michael, you hearing me?
Yeah, okay, yeah, back that network.
Okay, go ahead, introduce yourself, and if you have a position in the organization, please tell us also.
Yes, my name is Michael F. Jasper. I'm the Assistant Secretary General for for administration and a student at Star University, reading management information system, 4 year senior student.
Okay, now let's go to Mr. Thomas. I will mute him. I think you heard my question, Mr. Thomas. Give us a little bit of a broad little idea about tonight's show, please.
So again, thank you, Mr. Double, for affording us this opportunity, as I rightly said previously. Before I come to that, I just want to provide a little clarity. And that clarity is directly from the caption of this tonight's show that has to do with Ggusu wants to rally for funding for students from the University of Liberia. And our rally or lobbying is not only limited to the University of Liberia students.
Okay.
It has to do with every Grandian from every university in the Republic of Liberia. So it's not limited
Mr.
to the University of Liberia students only.
That's right.
So I want to provide this.
Yeah, Mr. Nia, that's right. Because when I posted that headline below conflicting, when I posted that headline, I started receiving a lot of inbox and things about it's not just about why is it only about the University of Liberia students. So thank you for that clarity. Go ahead. I think my message getting.
Thank you very much. So we purposely came here tonight say that.
No, go ahead. I say my message getting.
Okay, I think I can proceed. So we are purposely. Okay. So as I said, we are purposely here tonight to speak to our audience to speak to our fellow citizens, our stakeholders. And as we all know, the university students are future leaders of every society or every nation. So the issue of students should be prioritized or should be given key attention whenever support are needed. Those support should be rendered to those folks, most especially people whose minds are in the process of refining to take over leadership or to take over tasks any moment from now on. So we had our induction ceremony, which was very much successful. I want to take this time to commend, though we did that, but in as much we are on this platform, we got to reiterate that to say many thanks to our supporters, our sponsors, people who contributed immensely to the success of our induction ceremony. Even after the induction ceremony, there were other guys who were still contributing, and we want to say many thanks to every one of you for that immense contribution rendered to the student community of Grand Gila County, more especially the university students. So we are here tonight. We are here tonight because the University Students Union is faced with a very huge challenge, with a lot of challenges that some are manufactured by our leaders. Some leaders deliberately refuse while they are in the position to assist the student community. Just to little bit reference what I'm talking about. When we got inducted in that period, there was a budget pass for our county from our county council. The Name County Council approved a budget that was crafted by our local authority. And within that budget, 2024 budget, there was an allotment of 30,000 United States placed within that budget that should be given for the smooth operation or financial aid to be awarded to students who are in universities from Grand Gila County. To our utmost surprise, having applied every necessary due process to have gotten that money, we were denied that money up to now. The superintendent is yet to release that money. And we have cried all over. We have cried on stakeholders, on civil society actors. We have cried even on other government officials to intervene to get that money for reason best known to the superintendent. He refused to give that money. And that money is very much essential to the growth and development of the student community. That money can help to enhance the smooth operation of students who are currently in the University of Liberia. We have tried, we met our caucus, legislative caucus, we met our board of directors, we met other prominent, eminent stakeholders in our county, and the superintendent still refused to release that particular funding to us for reason best known to himself. One reason for which he withheld that money was the past leadership, then headed by Tony Bayou, did not make financial report of allotment gotten by net then, which led to their expulsion, bringing us into the picture. And in as much government is continuity, it means that we are going to account for said amount, and which of course it was very much unjust for a superintendent to render such decision. And we cannot just sit back and then not do anything at all, most especially having been elected to advocate, to seek the welfare of our colleagues who are in universities, We cannot sit there and then just watch, or because we are being denied that particular allotment, that we cannot make any move again. So predicated upon this, we have reached out to Nigerians in the diaspora to just reference one of them, Madam Beatrice Swain, who having to be the president of the NEO Association in the Americas. When we engage her for financial support from the angle of Ggusu and other prominent citizens,
We'll his internet get back, and then somebody want to conclude there, or somebody want to help the brother out. And you guys hearing me?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, he was about to, conclude when his internet went up.
Yeah,
So
we are hearing you.
he said that the superintendent, there was some money allocated for your tuition, and the superintendent is refusing to release the money. How much money are we talking about here that was allocated for the students?
All right, so to help the
okay,
president,
I'm back.
Okay, he's back now.
Just to quickly conclude, she deemed it necessary in as much I'm still in speech. I'm still in speech.
Yeah.
Can I Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she deemed it necessary in as much her pocket alone cannot solve the problem. So she deemed it necessary that she alone cannot solve the problem of the university students union. She deemed it necessary that we appear on the show so that
I think somebody can conclude there because the brother think it's shaking. Yeah. So my question still remains: how much we talking about here? He said some money was allocated.
yeah, so the 2020, the, are we there?
Yes,
Yeah, so the 2024 budget, Ggusu were allotted 30,000 USD.
30,000.
So yeah, this was the money that was allotted to the student community to help university students across Liberia. So, like he said, we did all we can. Um, we have discussion with the superintendent on as to how we can get the resources, and then all we did was just in the interest of the students, but he deliberately refused. According to him, he holds nothing, and he decides what he wants to do in terms of who he wants to work with and who he doesn't.
and
So, Mr. Daba,
go ahead.
I want to establish something. One of the reasons we have not received these resources is just a clear picture of how our leaders perceive university students in Liberia. So they feel like university students are better driven young people. So the only way to control their interest of not being objective, or maybe the only way that university students will always be down to their knees to just follow politicians and being subject to them, is to deny them what actually belongs to them. So when they are suppressed, the only option these people have is to go behind any of the politicians, and the people can use them for what they want to. So having an independent student movement that is directly advocating for the young people, receiving money to support the students, that by themselves they'll be able to be objective and make decisions when it comes to who is right or who is wrong, it becomes difficult. This is why up to now Ggusu have not received any funding. And as we speak, in Liberia we have more, let me just say 60 to 70% of the universities about to open. They are all wrapping up preparing to open, and students are highly in need. So we can't just sit back and watch our colleagues as they reach out to our inbox. Many of them are asking, where are we, and all these things. So we decide to, take the initiative, like the president told you. This is why we actually reach out to other permanent Granadians who we think believe in the future of young people and are willing to help the student community without pushing forth their interests. And we are here today, and we are just hoping that we'll have a best support from any other person who feels that it's necessary that we help the young people, most especially the students who parents are pepper and beta ball setters.
Okay. My next question then is all this thing going on. How long you guys think this thing been going on? And we got the Grand Jury Legislatures caucus, excuse me. Have you guys reached out to the caucus to tell the caucus that look, there was money allocated for us, and we trying to get this money to pay for our tuition and fees and those things, and the superintendent is not coming forth. You guys reached out to your caucus? Let me mute.
Just to quickly speak to that, Mr. Double, we exhausted every necessary diplomatic approach that an institution can perform.
But did you reach out to the caucus?
Yes, to get whatever entitlement belongs to it. We reach out to the caucus. We reach out to other prominent citizens that I may not name, but the caucus was one of our key focuses, and we did that. We wrote communication. We even went as far as meeting the Minister of Internal Affairs, that we have a dialogue with him. But the superintendent continued to brag about having proximity with leaders within this particular government, and anywhere we carry a complaint, nothing will come from out of it. That's why he kept telling us. He bragged about it. He even referenced 2018 when he denied the same university students, then headed by Roland Kolu, the same allotment when he was serving a caucus chair. They even went to Supreme Court, and at the end of the day, since he did, then he was in the legislature, nothing came from out of it again. It was by the help of Dr. Bole when he was serving a caucus chair, and Superintendent Kai Gallo Fale was serving as superintendent, and the allotment were released in 2023 to the student community. But since Honorable Grant lost election, he resurfaced as superintendent. He decided to marginalize the student community that has majority of the youthful population from Grand Jury County. And we are very clear to say he does not have any good intention for the future leaders of Grand Jury County. And we want to make this very clear that when the penny future leaders fail, is because of the action of the current superintendent, Elitesa Grant. So we exhausted every necessary approach you think of that an institution can get her entitlement or allotment.
Okay. So now let's go to this, Mr. President. The registration fees, according to Madam Beatrice Swain, of each student. Can you please come out to that? Then tell us what getting to the superintendent would be something, but there are other people who watching and want to know, and since they got a little idea on it now to know how much for each student to go and see if they can help out with some students to go back to school. So as a president of this group, can you please tell us, give us an idea, give us more idea on this. How many students? How many students in the first place? How many students in the first place, and how much for one student?
Thank you very much. To come little bit statistically, before our election or during our election, other universities were far away, and due to financial constraint, those university students were not included into the electoral activities. Therefore, the statistic then put before us, we have 700 and 68 students that participated in the election, excluding the TU students, excluding the Grand Jide, community college then now or soon be university, all those students, and we all know that the Grand Jide Community College or soon be university has the largest population in terms of student enrollment from Grand Jide County. Next to it, from my own statistic, is the University of Liberia. And University of Liberia alone has over 400 students. Though other graduated, but I want to believe those people that are already enrolled at this university currently, they even more than 500. So if we do our own analysis, though other people are yet to enter this semester, which we do not have record on, but the University of Liberia alone have all 500 students, plus those ones that will be coming in. And we have other private universities, like the Cotiton, AMEU, UMEU, Stella Marie, Seventh-day Adventist, the Salvation Army, all those people. So we're talking about, we have over 3,000 students that we are advocating for tonight, that we believe whenever that money, that particular amount, 30,000 were going to be given to us, it can help, you know, to easing the burden of the students who are currently in school. But unfortunately for us, the Superintendent Grant refused to give that money. So as it relates to how much the registration fees or so, every university has its own, you know, weight of taxing students, how much to pay. But for the University of Liberia,
you said the brother who just spoke, Josephus, he said it was in the budget, 30,000. So I thought before they put it in the budget, and then the government, the lawmakers approved 30 grand. They already knew how many students, one student going to pay in the school. I thought they had that already before they approved the budget, or they approve a budget and say they'll take the 30,000 and go pay them on yourself.
They did not get any statistics from the student community when they put that in the budget. And the 2024 budget was crafted when we were in the process of election. So immediately after the election, and then it was approved. So we were expecting that money, whatever amount that we could just help to disburse to comrades who are in dire need, it was going to be a great help to us. So we were now really capturing that the number of students should commensurate with the amount, the 30,000 that will be given to us. It wasn't our focus, but at least they were able to get that money so that we can able to disburse it more comrade, that it will ease their financial burden. So that was our focus. They did not do any statistical database before coming up with that particular amount. So I don't want to lie that they counted students before coming up with that amount.
So the 30,000 after the government was approved that 30,000. They send the 30,000 to your county, to your superintendent to keep or what, and disburse it. How to do that? Before
so it happened this way.
How they used to do it before?
So it happened this way. The government, you know, every budget must have a ceiling. So based on the ceiling, on the request the government, the local authority made, and based on the amount that they anticipate of getting from the government, they did their own budget, which has to do with the county budget, and did allocation to various ministries, that maybe Ministry of Youth and Sport or Grand Jide Youth should get 15,000 or 20,000 for their operation. The university students should get 30,000 from this, summing up to that amount requested for. So when that money, when that total budget was summed up in the tune of $2 million, and having with embedded that our 30,000 that was sent to the central government. So we expect, in as much we have 30,000 in our budget, for that 30,000 to come to us. But unfortunately, when the money came, the superintendent decided to use it by his own discretion, which is now today affecting us greatly.
I see. I thought they just took the bunch of money, and they so it's complicated here because the money goes into into Grand Gire account. Now the superintendent just supposed to disperse it. 30,000 goes to the student unions, and the other one go for counted days, counted that, and he's not doing it according to you guys. I just tested the superintendent to hear from inside. I hope he can respond to my text. And but these are still allegations against him that your money was used by the superintendent according to you again. So those
Yeah,
things.
so
So
Mr. Daba, I want to make something clear. Mr. Daba,
yeah.
Mr. Daba, I want to make something clear.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so the issue of the resources, right? The money is part of what they call the county social development fund. So part of the county social development fund, under the local government act, it is the responsibility of the county council to do a budget allocation, right? So now they consider other group in the county. They look at the social group. They look at maybe SMIVM. They look at civil society. They look at women wing. They look at the student community and all these things. So when they do the budget and allocate these funds, when it's approved, it is the responsibility now of the local authority to do disbursement. But what actually hurts is where local authority have given about $70,000 that was part of that county social development fund for sporting. They were also able to give money to even media institution, private media institution, the Top FM. They were able to give resources to other student grouping and left out the student community, which is Ggusu. So that's the actual problem. So it's not like a resources that were approved from legislative background. No, it was directly under the local government act and it was approved by the county council and it was operated from the local level. Yeah, that's what I want to make clear.
Okay. So now tonight, the superintendent, according to you guys, I refuse to disburse the money, the 30 grand. So I want to know how much for per credit. How much per credit? One student, one credit. How you do that in Liberia? Yeah, it's very high, but we want to know if our people here can contribute some tonight. We can put B Swain number here or put one of your number here so they can help the student to some student. I don't think everybody people can help all the 500 students to get called to go back to school. At least 4, 5, or 10 students to start school. Then maybe engage the superintendent to see a reason to see if the money is still in the bank to see if you can disburse the money for people to go to school.
Yeah, so at the level of Ggusu, hello, am I live?
Yes.
At the level of Ggusu, we have about 18 chapters. And the 18 chapters on Ggusu, dominantly, they are private universities. So more often, government university like the University of Liberia, where students pay at most $3,000. You have Granular Community College that have been reduced now, and even TU. Other private universities are directly above. Some of them are around $10, some of them are around $30, $25 in terms of credits. So what we usually do, we find out that most of these students from Grand Gire are more into government universities as compared to private universities. So when money comes in, distribution is made based on the number of students you have per your university. So even if you have about 100 students and each of them per credit are paying $30, we decide to give you resources based on that number of students you have. But at least we gave you resources that could, if they are paying $30, that could be around maybe $20 per credit to help students. Then the balance $10 can be added. That's how Ggusu operate in terms of resource distribution on chapters. Yeah.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to us, that's it from our brothers. What? No lady in Ggusu's leadership? Is it all men?
No, we have Prazo, you want to come in?
Yeah, yes, we have ladies. We have two ladies. Unfortunately for us, one graduated already, so we still have one lady. But then she's kind of engaged. That's why she's not on the show tonight. But we have a lady. Even wait from the executive, officials of Ggusu, we have a lot of ladies who are from the angle of the committees. those various committee, like the scholarship committee, welfare committee, sporting committee, and although we have a lot of ladies, we have them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question from Floyd George, he said, let us be hypocritical here. What is the cause of for registration of a student? I mean, I think he's just joining. He want to know. These are the guys who came to listen to your plea. Want to know.
Yeah, so
So
like I said, Mr. Double, like I said, Ggusu had 18 chapters, and the 18 chapters we have dominant private universities. But what we usually do in terms of can I come in?
you are talking. You go ahead.
Yeah, so what we usually do in terms of resource distribution, we give money to chapters leadership based on the number of students you have. But at least universities, the private universities like MEU or maybe Stella Maris, they don't have more graduates as compared to the University of Liberia, Grand Community College, TU, and that of other government institutions. So from the University of Liberia's level, you have at most $3,000 per student. But I think today's engagement is not just about UL. We are also targeting
Internet is coming in by on there. But anybody can answer the question. Floor's question. Anybody.
So we can give money based on not their registration level, but based on what we have and we think we can pop them up. That's how.
Okay. Okay. So thank you very much. So Grandjudens, you heard from our brothers here. If you got a question you want to ask, let me put the number here. You can call them and ask them. And then from there we will try to see if we can do a little fundraiser here. Put the fundraiser number also out here. And then people can call in and then so that's what number right there. Just down the street, 952-200-8420. If you call that number there, you got 1 minute to ask this brother one question, and then we'll go to the next person. 952-200-8420. 952-200-8420. 952-200-8420. If you can also call that number on WhatsApp. That's a WhatsApp number there, and that's the direct number there. So call and talk to your brothers, and you're going to hear from them. I mean, they can hear from you too. So they just told us, I mean, if we can get the superintendent, I will try to call him tomorrow to ask him on these then what's coming from our students here, our brothers, and see if there's a need for he to get to where everything and let these guys go to school and then continue their education, because the numbers the guys talking about, there's a lot of numbers here. Almost 500 people for almost 500 people in that, and school is it is this amount of $3,000 in US or LD. I think there's is I think it's the 3,000 is the LD. It can be US dollar because yeah, you don't pay that kind of money for that. So maybe you go to one of these so
Yeah, so
credit.
at the level of the university, it's 3,000 Liberian dollar. Yeah, it's not a USD. 3,000 Liberian dollar.
So that's a 3,000. At 3,000, it's about $20. I think it's about $20. It's about $20. It's about $20. It's about $20. This guy said maybe I think he said Romeo Canyo here is saying it's about $17. I think yeah, because the rate keep going up and down here. Rate goes up and down and things not that's like good for us. So that's it. Yeah, that's about if you do the rate at if you hit the rate at I think 170, 180 at now the most, It'll be like that, yeah. It'll be like $17 or something like that. Got the rate, you know the rate. You know the rate. Somebody calling. So caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, first of all, listen to the platform, guys.
Okay. Quiet.
Yes, Emmanuel Smith, I enjoy you from Harpo, Maryland County.
What's your name?
I'm Emmanuel Smith from Harpo, Maryland County.
Okay, you guys getting Emmanuel Smith? Yeah, you guys hearing Emmanuel Smith?
Yes, we are.
Go ahead, Emmanuel Smith.
Getting him.
Okay, thank you, Prince. Thank you for hosting our executive members on your platform this evening. I personally want to appreciate them for appearing on your show. That like I see a lot of people commenting in the comment section there. I think it is about time that we all stand up as students to see how best to engage our local authority, those who are in power. If you observe the government institution in this country, even though President William came to power and gave for tuition waiver, but for us here at Top University, if you're carrying less credit, least amount per student here is $67. So we have other students that are courses they are doing per semester here. We have other students who pay up to 300 USD. So if the funding that is coming from the county budget can be disbursed to the various chapters, it will be something to help us at least pay our fees and then help us to stay on campus. Because if you check around us here, other counties like Maryland, Grand Crew, Rogie, and then Southern County, those counties that are actually contributing immensely to the education of their students from the various counties. But here at Top University, if you check, there is no lawmaker who have a financial aid here. Only when you see other students from Grand Chile will be going after other counties for the grant on their financial aid. So like the 30,000 has been discussed. I've saw on the social media where Honorable Grant was able to give $1 million USD to EL students. That which is good. The question is, if you are giving this amount to the EL students, what becomes of the other students from the other chapters? Well, usually what has been done here is every budget that is allotted to Ggusu is always given to Ggusu leadership, and then they do the disbursement at the very university. So we expect them by this time to see how best to disperse our money, and then for us here at Dot University, we have our own share. Right now, if you check at the community college, which I'm not speaking for them, those guys are paying $22.50. But here we pay huge amount of money. So if they will do the disbursement, we actually asking them at this time to see how best to disburse the money instead of doing holy and putty. We are actually in need. We are in Grand County, we're in various counties, in other universities, and we are paying huge amount of money. So thank you.
Thank you very much. That's Smith, Emmanuel Smith from all the way Maryland. He's from the Maryland Community College. Is it Tottenham Community College? In Maryland County. So, I mean, people asking questions on the guys. So let me ask the guys who asking questions. So, are you guys telling me, is it just, it's okay for the county authority to hold funds that were allocated for school, to people to go to school? And I don't think, I mean, give the people the money, let the people be going to school. If you have questions, you got issue with leadership of these guys, then you can go and audit it and ask them questions. But how about the other students that are in various counties that are going to school, who's supposed to receive a little token or a little piece of the pie from the 30 grand? How are you going to do that? So again, that's it right here. Our brothers need our help. The brother just called from all the way and all the way Maryland County, Tottenham Memorial. So let us I think and let's see if we can get here from our brother here. Okay, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Good evening from this is John.
Can you speak out loud so they can hear you, please?
Okay, yeah. So I say I'm John. I join you from United Kingdom, specifically in London.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, so I'm going my capacity basically as former membership committee chair of the Grand Cheetah County University Student Union. So the very first thing before I go any further, I'm in solidarity with the student leadership, and I first want to condemn the power drunkenness. I think the superintendent is submitting his power, which is to misuse his power. The timely memorial, every superintendent they knows that the money is normally given to the students' leadership, and then they go about to distribute the money. This is not the first time. This thing is very unique to Superintendent Grant. As far back as in 2019, when Superintendent Grant was chairman of the Grand Legislative Caucus, he did the same thing because we had, this boy, Edward Zibby. Edward Zibby was the Secretary General of Wayland Kai. Ellis Grant and Wayland Kai had a political rivalry. When we went to the chairman at the time, he was the Legislative Caucus chairman. He stood in his office and said, in as much as the Ggusu those who campaigned against him during the 2017 election, Ggusu will not benefit his set under his leadership. He swore upon Manchete Water, and he showed that we went to the country city, the students' community were denied from having access to the country city because at the time it used to be an open thing where you had the students coming in to represent them, they got one put on the budget. He denied the student community of representation. What did we do? We chose to change the narrative. We're not going to protest. What we did was we went to the Supreme Court. We sued the Legislative Caucus. According to them, they said because we never made report of the previous funds that were received under the past leadership. In my capacity as chairman of this membership committee, we drafted a report, we signed it, and sent it to the fiscal superintendent at the time, Ronald Young City. The records are there because that email was sent through my emails account. Till to this day, similarly as Superintendent Grant swear at the time we was lawmaker that we're not going to benefit cent, we didn't benefit. Now, he came back to the superintendent of the county. Matter of fact, the authority that should be recognizing chapter heads is the president of Ggusu, which is Tomo Nien. Tomo Nien is recognizing, Alison Donner as the head of UL. And because Lieutenant Grant and Alison Donner have been in the political rap for time immemorial, similarly as he did when he was caucus chair, he's swearing upon Manchete Water that he and Moja and Alison Donner had issue from the political angle. And Alison Donner is the chairman or is the president for Ggusu UL. He will not work with Ggusu UL. So he went and appointed one little boy from his town, the Ente son. Ayala skill is Ellis Grant Ente son. So it's his relative. He went and single-handedly beat Ayala skill for Ayala skill to be, of Ggusu UL president. And that's why you see he feel comfortable to give the money to Ggusu UL, which is an association under the union. So the money should be going to the union instead of the association. It's a union that supersedes every other association. So this is wrong. I think we need to submit to the grant for rehabilitation. I think it's intoxicated or something, and we need to be detoxified probably through a rehabilitation process.
So you think what the guys can do now? Sue them
What we
again?
can do, first of all, I'm appreciating you. You doing the best thing. I know Superintendent Grant is very stubborn. He wants to how to call it, evoke this situation whereby the student will get on the rampage to protest, which we are not prepared for. So the best you are doing is you have the platform. Like you talking to other people now, we can open the phone line, whatever some of us have as former students and things, we can contribute. We will give what we can. But I know Superintendent Grant very well. There is a man who swore to a Manchete Water in 2019, and some of us were not able to benefit from the county from his bargaining power. This time he's taking over the budget, doing everything. And I know him very well. He's not going to give the student that money. He prefers giving it to people who he can control. People who 2029, when he's coming back in the race, he will be able to control them by that law. So the best we can do is to appeal to the diaspora Grenadians. That's the leadership of the student community for Grenadians. Anything we have, we can raise it on the show. That would be the best. But if we should look forward to Superintendent Grant to give the guy money, I'm not sure it's going to happen.
Okay, thank you very much.
Line,
so we're going to open the phone line. Keep watching. I'll put a number there just now from B Swin, and then we're going to these guys, see how they can do. I'll put it in the next 5.
All right, thank you.
So,
Hello?
yeah. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm with Anka calling from Monrovia, community.
Go ahead with your car.
Yeah, I just want to make something clear on the show tonight about the honorable superintendent. The superintendent is a major factor that is causing serious confusion in the student community. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I come in on a list of basis. I come in. The answer of the let me come to the university of Labrador after your first. The 1 million why say he gave the tutor. The UN chapter have a leadership. And the leadership of the UN chapter have not been recognized by the superintendent. The superintendent choose to work with his nephew, who is Ayala CEO. Not evidence that Ayala CEO is not the president of Ggusu Union. I can give you audio recording that we went to the Dean of Student Affairs, and the Dean of Student Affairs told Ayala CEO that he is not a legitimate leader or president for Ggusu Union because he did not meet the criteria. Before he becomes president for Ggusu Union, he had to be a 3-pointer and a senior student. And Ayala is a 2-pointer, 2.7. And he is a 1 junior student. But when the honorable Grant tried to hold on the student money, he decided to put confusion in the student community and work with his nephew. And decided to work with his nephew. The nephew is now a president. Even though the legitimate leadership of Ggusu Union, we don't know anything about the 1 million business. He refused to work with Ggusu, the mother institution. Ggusu has the 18th chapter. But the 18th chapter, you leave Ggusu leadership and deposit the money in your account without the consent of Ggusu. Where are we heading to? So in my opinion, I believe that the superintendent is the cause. He can base on quality with education. That is very wrong. The money is meant for students. So give it to students, let money be used for a purpose. But you can't miss, if you have your different feelings, your political feelings, just a different area, but you can't carry in the student community. It's very wrong. The graduate have to rise up and tell the superintendent what he is doing is very, very much wrong. Holding on student money, working with certain group of people who are not legitimate, telling them say, they should go ahead, you will support them. It's very wrong. You always cause chaos in the student community. Yeah. We are very been affected by the main decision.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me try to put a number here now so people can contribute and see. I see here Beatrice one says she's going to start with $100. She keeps starting the thing with $100. So I think I will use her number here because my cash app is not functioning properly. So I will use her cash app here. So Madam Swain, I will use your cash app. So send me your cash app info. I keep telling you to send me the cash app info. You got to multitask. You got to learn how to multitask, madam. Multitask. I send you text message. Respond to the text messages so we can start this thing, please. So again, this is the brothers from Grand Gilead from the Grand Gilead University Students Union here. They are here tonight. There were 30 grand that was allocated for the University of Liberia students. I mean, say University of Liberia, the university students in the Republic of Liberia, and like a financial aid here, we call it. So, but the money not going through. It went into the county's account. Now the county not according to our brothers again. These are all according to them. I will try to verify that from Mr. Grant tomorrow when I call him on tomorrow, so we can talk about this and see how we can solve this problem here if it can be solved. But again, I told Soro said they can sue the county administration, and it's what the brother said. The brother we just spoke from London, England here. He said that same thing. So, Madam Swim, please Anyway, I'll put your number here. So I think that's the same cash app number, your number. So I'll put it there and put your name on there so people can contribute to it. I can use my number here. So let me see here. You give me 1 minute here. Let me see what I can do here and put the number here for people to contribute here. We'll continue to do these things to help our brothers that are in need. Okay. Young woman I know out on the show, she kept passing all the other thing. 9225. And we're gonna see here dollar sign. Let me see Beatrice. And you're gonna see Beatrice. So that's a cash app in the Zelle or so do what you can do, and help the brothers out here. So Zelle. So let me put it on here. It's gonna be straight down here on the stream here. Let me see. It takes time. Jeremy, I ain't got nobody back up here, so I don't do everything here. So I gotta get an assistant and do all these things here. Normally you guys somebody in the back who do all these things and get it straightened up. Grandchildren in the guys, but please okay, somebody calling me from like is it Liberia, man?
Yeah, this is Madam Smith once more for Apple.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Press. I something here. I just want to say something to most of our brothers who are on the show. Some of them they are commenting. They should be able to understand that some of us we are from different universities. Some of them they are in UL. I think in UL the money that is paid is 1,500 if I get this right. And I observed that you see most of the guys that are commenting on your post here. Some of them they feel that they can pay their fees at their very universities. But those guys in studio, because I saw someone questioning where is the office space they have paid for the laptop and the other thing. Request for the laptop for those people to give an account is a good thing. But it will not be the cost for which the amount to be distributed to the various chapters in the very university and individual. And then we are all being affected in the process. They will not help us in the process. So if those guys have politics to get involved with this, I think if they have the personal issues with those people, they can put it aside and let us all join hands to see how best we can talk to those people to disperse our money to the various chapters so that we'll be able to go to school. Instead of requesting where is the laptop, it is good. It is good for people to give an account. But it is not at this time. So thank you.
Thank you very much. That's the brother there calling from all the way Liberia again to clarify something here tonight. But again, I put the number on there. B-Swing get started with $100 to the help of our brothers going back to the university over there. So the number is showing on there. If you want to call, you can call 952.
Mr. Daba.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make something clear to the brother who just called, right? I think he's right. You see, all the comments you're seeing from Chester Y and all these students, these are LHS Green, Ayala, group there. These are people who Senator Green and Superintendent Green is working with his nephew's team. They are Tennessee that he brained or that he tried to cooperate with to be able to fight so that Ggusu cannot achieve. So even if you check in the comment section, you see one of them commenting 5, 6, 7 times. But now maybe they send the data and other things to come on this live and make sure to just comment this and know this step so that we can get the objective and the young people who are actually in need should be marginalized. So for me, I don't want you to pay attention to these people. Yeah.
The number to call in number is 952-200-8420. Let me put B-Swing thing here. This is the cash app here. Then let me see here too and go. and put my call-in number here. So the number on the top, don't use it to send cash app or money to it. You can only use the number on the top here. The number straight on at the bottom of the string here, 952200842. That's my call number. And the number here on the bottom here, the 763 number is the Philadelphia number, and that's the number to send the money. If you don't send the number to Minnesota number, you're gonna get it messed up if you do that. Let's go to Mr. Ato Solo.
Prince.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother, and good evening to you and the guests in studio.
Sure.
You know, every day when you bring those things to life, Prince, my brother, is you're doing your part. But all the gentlemen on the show, I believe they are all college and university students. I hear them complaining about the superintendent doing this and doing that. I said the same thing.
1 minute, let me merge this call with you, Mr. Ato Solo. 1 minute. Don't get out, just stay there. Merging calls right now. Go ahead, Mr. Ato Solo.
Thank you. So if we having all this conversation, if we're not working, we have to go through the legal process. So the county official, they are not above the law, they're not immune to stuff. But when I say university students say, oh, yeah, we can't do anything. What do you mean you can't do anything? If we're not working in Grand Judah, carry them to the Ministry of Justice in Morovia. You don't own everybody there. If you cooperate, say, Ggusu, the man, this is the case. We want you to make sure that our people in the diaspora, let them help us, will not get loyal. That would be something that a lot of us would do. Because we set a precedent that it will not repeat. The next person that will get in that chair, even though you were appointed by the president, you would think twice before you start seizing student funding that was supposed to go to them. But if we fundraise today, tomorrow, next year, this is public funding. This is people taxpayer money that they are taking, not their own pocket money. I said, was on Facebook giving press conference. I told them this is not the right way to go. If you feel that something's going on, the county official not to sue them, take them to court.
Okay.
SSI, the university degree you're going to, you're taking. SSI, let's see that we got people that are educated that go to school. But everything when it comes to home and decor thing, then tomorrow they will do it because they just feel that they can get away with it. Sue them in the county court, go to court, argue your case as a student, set a precedent. Let them see what you can do. You're a university student, you're not a Kingdom Garden student. Sue them.
Okay. Thank you very much. I go to the caller here. Caller, your number is 215. 215. The last number is 9231. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, Prince, you getting me?
Now you, Othello Brown. The other caller are there. The other caller are there. You guys are two on the line. 9231. Caller, if you don't know your number, Othello Brown, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Prince. Thank you for giving the time to speak. Prince, I beg you. I want to explain something because, yeah, I'm speaking in the capacity as former student leader of the University of Liberia. Hello.
Yeah, Othello talking, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you gotta wait. There's somebody speaking, please.
Yeah, I can go ahead now.
No, but the person who's doing hello.
Let me talk first.
But you playing the thing behind you, you gotta cut it off. Why what playing behind you is interfering, you gotta cut it off.
Okay. I'm away from it.
Go ahead and speak. Othello, you're gonna give her the chance to speak?
Oh, yeah. Othello, give me a chance.
Go ahead. Can you go ahead and speak, madam?
My name is E.
Okay.
This is E. Swen.
Go ahead and speak.
Okay. If they're listening to me, let me just say this. Hello, my name is Beatrice Hansford Swen.
If you stop listening to yourself well behind you, you're gonna get a clear understanding of what the audio will tell you. If you listen to yourself, that's what will happen. Go ahead, Othello Brown.
Yeah, okay. Prince.
Yeah.
And I just want to get this straightened up so that you can get the point, university student, university student, they're all there. I entered the university in 2006. I served as former president of Ggusu UL, and I served as vice president and concomitant president of the accounting college, the business college, before I graduated 2010, 2011. Now, Prince, let me tell you, this started the thing our younger brothers are doing today. But for me, the way they are proceeding, I don't think that the right way they are proceeding. Now, University of Labrador is a government institution. When we were there, we used to go to the legs of city, every city, and the rest of the people that former George who died, everybody used to go there for aid. They used to give us money, and they would take this money at the end of the day to even get report to the donors. It was very hard. So we came on the drawing board when we took the drawing board that we should copy at the account. Mr. Babu at the University of Labrador now today, he's a financial officer. He said that when he said that Mr. Babu. You understand? So the University of Labrador had an account with the University of Liberia. I can remember one time Mr. Abraham came here. He told me from my leadership that he was giving us about 50,000, and this money he gave me the check, and the check was in the name of the university, and it was paid in the university. So to get report was very, very easy. Now, going up to those in private school, we all understand private all not go to the University of Liberia. All of people want to go to all of private institutions, what have you. But both of the students all go to the University of Liberia because the payment there are reasonable. You know, the payment are reasonable. So, what I think I want for the younger ones that are coming after what to do, during our leadership as a president, what I wanted to do, they can still go back and reactivate the account of the students at the university.
So are you telling me, Otelo, I want to ask you, the money the guys are talking about when it comes from the lawmakers, it goes through the Liberian budget or wherever they should get to the money and put it in the people in the university account?
No, Prince, what I'm telling you, what I'm saying, the 30,000 thing, I'm on top of the 30,000 story. If you call any state, you call Israel, they tell you, say, Otelo Price, one of those who are now the fullest people who don't receive money from their allotment. Even the disabled community, are advocating for them, they don't receive money. But when we were able to talk to Grant told us that yes, there was shortfall in the budget. The first money they got, and it's already giving. So the first money they got, they could start to fend the first thing they had to do. They were thinking that when they get the other money, they'll be able to give the students and the rest of the civil community and all of you their share of the budget. But unfortunately, there was budget shortfall, and they did not receive that money till the budget elapsed.
Budget shortfall came from finance ministry.
Listen now, when the budget year elapsed, they'll get that money and then it will roll over. So what we told them in Grand Leaders were on the radio on top of them, yes, according to Grand. So what we told them in Grand Leaders, but every time on the radio in Grand Leaders is that those who do their allotment, they should see reason to add more money on because the students don't receive anything. So if they'll get 30,000, they start the year, they'll get 40,000, and then they be the first priority in the 2006 budget year because now our budget run yearly. In the other year. So we discussed that one. Even there was Honorable Soka who intervened for the disabled of the street in Federal. And he came to us, he said, you know what? I see the woman, I was what I can do. He gave them small money, and then they left the street. They said, I'm not going to the street, but on this, I'm going to the street, there's going to be no celebration. But I'm not going to bet on that. I'm trying to show them the way forward. Friends, let me tell you, if the man is a never serving as Ggusu now, we follow Ggusu. They have the administration. Records are there. We don't follow the direct rules, the Jerry Bowen, the land of Afronto Bay, all of them. We follow it. Now, and we need to lie on. What I want them to do is let them be able, because if you say, every student will go, the entire you get student money, student will take the money and do what they want to do. At the end of the day, they get the report and don't give you the money. You can need to present report. So I would like, let them try to activate a council, very university, and what have you. Then when money comes back, they pay the money to that account. They will be.
We money.
What's our phone? Give me the
the guys are saying, Othello, you are talking something different here. I don't think you're following the story. No, listen, you listen, Othello, you listen. The guys are saying that the money that came, that the budget that were approved, the 30 grand that were approved, the superintendent is not disbursing the money for them to pay for their school fees. And you're talking different thing here. They must go open an account. Even let's say I go open an account now and they don't give me money. How do you? Okay. They want to get the 30,000. All right. They have 30,000 in their allotment. But I'm saying moving forward, they have time to still get years to be in the school. Okay. And then they have to come back to the same drawing board what we did. So then let me tell me. So you are, we understand you, Othello. Thank you. Thank you. But then you know, activate our account. All our brothers say in the United States, they'll be able to send money and the money will be used for internal purpose. Okay. Thank you very much. I go to B-Swan. B-Swan, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Doba, thank you. Thank you for having the students on, and thank you for having me on.
Discussing different thing, the brother discussing different thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think this conversation is very necessary because we did not know all of these things were going on until the students approached me. So I just want to say thank you for considering last minute to time to bring us on here. What I want to say here is that when your child is drowning, you make sure you save that child before you punish. Children are crying for help. If you don't trust them, because as you are saying, they have not given reports for the first money they received, then maybe we can put a system in place where we can deal directly with the university. What am I trying to say? If we have 10 students asking for assistance from various universities, and you want to assist 2 or 3 of them, find out which university those students are in, and then maybe you can go directly to the university and register those students so that they go to school. You cannot punish the bulk of the students because of few people you consider leaders that are not doing what you expect them to do. So when they approach me, these are questions that I ask them myself. That you guys have money allocated for this purpose. Where is it? And just what I explained to you today is exactly what they explained to me. And I said, listen, if you don't cry out loud, if you don't tell the public what's going on, you don't tell your students what's going on, they will not know. And they will not help you. Now we are at this crucial stage where registration is closing probably tomorrow. And maybe moving forward, we have to do late registration or whatever. That's additional money that we even don't have. So let's do this. Let's do this. You can express your grievance through the public media so people can hear your cry. Whoever is connected can come and clarify as well. But because you came to me, no one else came to me, you came to me, I cannot do it all. This amount that we are looking at, if I tell you I'm going to provide it within 24 hours, it's not true, it's not real. So we can go and cry to our fellow Nigerians in the diaspora, not even in Liberia, to come to your aid for now. So I want to join my voice with their voices to speak to our fellow Nigerians. You cannot mind, the past administration. I don't know whether the allegation is true or false. I have not investigated. I have not seen any document to that. But you cannot use that to punish the rest of the other people. Let us try and find reason to assist these children. They need our help. These are our future leaders. These are people that will stand up after us. Sometimes we look at the statistics of graduates in Liberia. And out of millions, you see maybe 100 from graduates. The number is small. courage to withstand all the hardship in our country and still want to learn, I think the best we can do is to help them if we can. So, friends, I beg you, let us join these children, join our voices to appeal to our fellow Nigerians that are in the position to help, those that are able to help. So please come on and let's help them. You can do your own registration and keep your own record until we can go after those people who have received the first money and have not given report. Then we can start to vote, but now there's no time. So this is what I want to say. Thank you to Ggusu leadership for reaching out, for speaking out. So if there's any allegation against them, just speak out, just say it, so they can answer this question. I mean, you have the opportunity now. Upgrade Double Show, those of you that are watching, those of you that are making comments and saying that they are liars, they are rogues, they are this. Just come and say your own so we can hear your side as well. This is great, that thing we are talking about. I have no interest in nothing special. I have interest in Nigerians, and I want to see Nigerians succeed. So that's why I took the initiative, friends, and I want to thank you again.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you call back again.
Mr. Dobo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you again for accepting me on the show. I thank you. Mr. Dobo, Mr. Otero Brown should understand the thing is not how long you stay in the church, but it's how well you understand the Christianity. At the time, Mr. Otero Brown was at the University of Liberia, that he was discussing, I don't think the fundings that were given from the county budget was distributed by the superintendent. Like it has been done.
Yeah. Well, let me take another caller here, please. I'll call you back because this is your third time calling back now. So let me take somebody who not call yet. Go ahead. Mr. Where you calling? Caller, where you calling from? And what's your name?
Prince, this is for George. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Okay.
I will first of all say thank you for bringing these students on. You know, I heard a lot of callers, but I will extend my thanks and appreciation to the accurate son who made it possible for these students to come on.
Yeah.
You know, it is sad that in the 21st century we will be talking these things that a superintendent will, hold on to students' funds because of his own political gain. And the student cannot do nothing.
No.
You know, they still got 3 to 4 years to go with this thing.
Go ahead, Mr. Brown.
Want to recording him or penalizing him for wrongdoing. And I heard some people here trying to glorify this superintendent that is holding back the funding of these students. I heard that these guys, they were talking about over 700 students. So just imagine, the universities will be kicking out 700 students. I don't know what the superintendent is saying tonight. What is he thinking about? What is he thinking about? For me, I will talk to someone here, that came up here. I will say thank you to you. We will be willing to donate. I will be willing to donate. We want to see the youngsters go back to school. Those that say that the students should go behind the account to be accountable and all those stuff. Do you know how many young people on the streets of Monrovia that have turned into Zocos? And you got the young people that want to go to school, that tomorrow they will represent Grand Chile County. These are the things we need to think about first. We need to think about the future of these children, the sacrifices they're making, before criticizing them. I agree, you know, they should be held accountable. But we are at a crossroad that is crucial. So when something is crucial, we need to step in as citizens of Nigeria to help out these people. I don't know how much if you convert it, but instead of us, you know, talking politics, let us open the floor and start thinking about donating.
Yeah, but Madam Beatrice Swain already started up. She gave $100, and when you look on the street and you look, okay, Flo gonna get $500 from George Flo. If you look on the stream, you will see the number there. You will see Beatrice Swain. That's a cash out the student using for now.
Yeah.
So Mr. Flo said he's gonna give $500. Okay.
This, you know, it would be a test. It would be a test to you. If the money is used,
it's just a test. Mr. Chairman or President of the Ggusu, Mr. Thomas Nia, you hear what Flo said? He said that if the first $500 that he's going to donate, if it's going to be used for his intended purpose, you might get more than that from him. Go ahead, Mr. Caller, Mr. Floyd. Mr. Floyd George, not Mr. George Floyd, but Mr. Floyd George. You want to conclude?
Floyd George.
Yeah, it's not George Floyd. It's Floyd George.
Floyd George.
Go ahead.
Okay, look, guys. I'm all for education. Yeah, I'm all for education. I'm here. Yeah, Floyd George. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm here to support you. You know, I would be in the park to support you.
Okay.
And I will be here any time of the day.
Okay.
We will give you more.
All right.
My foundation and I will give you more.
Yeah, Mr. Floyd said you will give more. He's standing by. He's gonna be watching. You're gonna help with the $500. So Madam B Swain number is there on the stream. Mr. Floyd George, his number is 267-973-9225. You're gonna see when you go to cash out, you go to Zelle, you're gonna see the dollar sign, you're gonna see Beatrice Swain. So and a number on the screen also, if you're watching the double show, is there. If you don't want to call in a contribute, if you want to yet do it secretly, you can also go ahead and do that. And yes, if the brothers will greatly appreciate the help. We're not finished talking yet. What you can't wait about bringing on? You think I know that I don't want to accept your call? Yeah. Go ahead and speak. Let us listen to Othello Brown.
Yeah, I think of letter from the University student here. I was school, buddy. Yeah, he wrote that letter to me.
What year was that letter reading? What year was the letter reading?
Last week asking for help for students.
Yeah, so are you in the mood to help?
Yeah, they not the one get donate to students and that's the problem after students at school. So can get money, can't just give me money, but we are getting with power. We deliver our power to you, read it and see.
All right. So are you contributing? Are you contributing tonight?
No, I'm gonna be there already.
Oh, you already did. Okay, I thought you were going to do. I thought you were going to do any show so you can get a little glory to on the show.
I'm gonna tell all to get there. Get that thing and letter. He's the vice president for operation. President, but it's not send it to you. Just read that letter.
I'll read it.
I'm telling the very president, the will power. In which he will go to the president. They are driving. They are trying to work with help. Let us not help. We help and don't get recommendation. So that's the recommendation that we give it.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we thank you now. We'll tell Brown. Thank you very much. We gotta go to the other corner. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just calling us, if you're just joining us, excuse me, This is the double show here. I'm here with the university, the Grand Judah University Student Union president and his official. Also, I got Victor Dix is also here joining us here, and they are here tonight to ask for our help, our assistance. Beatrice Schwinn started with $100. Poor George from Minnesota, Minneapolis, just donated $500. We got Veronica. Now you on the line, man. Now you go ahead.
Thank you, Prince. First of all, I want to take this time to say thank you to my brother who just spoke, Paul Josh. He's my oldest brother.
Oh, you coming to beat your brother? You coming to beat your brother record?
Yeah, hold on. He always make me proud because he always there to support me, and I'm very proud of him. So I want to take this time to say thank you to him tonight. And I will add to the 500. I will add $50 to it.
Okay. So Floyd gave 500. His sister says she's very proud of her brother, so she's gonna add $50 to what her brother contributed. So we got Beatrice. Mute your phone, gentlemen. Mute your phone. Please mute your phone. Why you take papi from here? Put it behind where you won't go for the papi. That you tell going for the papi. Floyd George, $500. B Swing, $100. Veronica, you're keeping record there? Nayu, $50. So we're talking about $650 here. That's how much we got so far from here. And then Mustafa, so he's watching me from Zwedru. He's watching me from all the way to Kurabapads. Please assist our students. That's from Beatrice Swan there. The number here. Othello Brown, thank you very much. That's the number there from the people of Beatrice Swan. So if you want to contribute to this process here, we're going to be leaving pretty soon. Maybe we'll bring our brothers on again this weekend, or maybe Sunday, something like that, or Monday, or something like that. But we put 1.5 hours one side for them to come and tell us and talk to the people of Grand Judah County. So if you don't have the money now, you can still do that. The number's still there. Just screenshot it, keep it up, and then you can send B Swing, get your name to her, and she get out of among the names. So do that. So do exactly that. So gentlemen, from what we're seeing here, and I think the people will copy B Swing number, and they're gonna do anything B Swing will communicate with you guys. I think that's how we're gonna do. But we have 1 hour 30 minutes now. We're going 1 hour 33 minutes. So we're gonna give you guys the chance to have your parting comment, and we build out. We can communicate in the back. I think you got my info. I think we're friends on Facebook, Mr. Thomas, Mr. Nian. We can communicate and see if we can have another round of this. And I'll try to get to the superintendent also to try to get the superintendent of our county to see what he standing in all this and bring him on the show too and see if we can appeal to him to let some of the money out so our brothers so our brothers can go to school, So let us start with Josephus first, Mr. Tali Belly. Then we'll go to the chairman, Mr. Nian. Then we're gonna conclude on this. So Mr. Josephus, go ahead. Josephus, your parting comment, please. You hearing me? You muted yourself. I didn't mute you. You muted yourself. You got to mute yourself, Mr. Josephus.
I'm not hearing you guys clearly. I don't know why you're getting me.
Or maybe that your audio there. We are hearing you clearly. Go ahead and speak. Give us your parting comment.
All right. So Like I said, I don't know whether you're getting me clearly, but if you are, I will just continue. It's raining here heavily, so it's not easy from my end. This is why I kept dropping and coming. So what I want to say is, I want to say thank you to.
Well, the guy said it's running from their end. The internet and all that stuff is kind of like coming through and getting out and all those stuff and in and out of it. So that I say, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're going to let it go for tonight. Our brothers need our help. We will get the superintendent here to hear the superintendent side of the story. You know, we're not just going to get, we're not going to get run a conclusion here on one side of the story. So we got to get the superintendent of the county. We're going to listen to the superintendent. And him and the superintendent got legitimate reasons. So they're going to Josefa. Josefa, go ahead and conclude and give her your battery comment. Well, go ahead, Mr. Nier. Saint Josefa is having issue.
Hi. Yes. So I want to take this time to say thank you ever so much, Mr. Double, for again, prioritizing us on your show tonight. And I want to say many thanks to our contributors tonight and those who are pending to also contribute towards this particular, process. For the continuity of a county, there should be youth who are refined in their thinking. We will take up leadership tomorrow, because as the old ones age, the younger ones need to come on board to replace them. So investing into the young generation, I don't think it's a bad thing that you are doing tonight. It's actually very much appreciative to see you contributing immensely to this struggle. This is not the first, neither it won't be the last. We will continue to cry on you until I attended, hello, just to tell, just a little bit retrospect. I attended a community college in Zreju 2017. I attended it 2013 and graduated 2017. When I graduated, I sat for additional 3 years without enrolling in any tertiary, institution, because there was no means to come to Morovia. And I sat there, but I deemed it necessary that I need to take all this particular challenge to come to Morovia. While it is true, I came to Morovia and enrolled at the University of Liberia through the means of transfer. But other people started there, and then their departments then were now accredited. For that reason, they decided to switch to different universities. And now they're going to a private university. I don't think it makes sense for them to be deprived of benefit that will be coming from the county, because when they are educated tomorrow, they are still going to serve the county. So if you cannot assess them to acquire the education, how do they go back to serve? So even if others are in private university or public university, there's a need that we all help in the process to get us educated. So I want to say thank you ever so much. As I said, we will continue to come on your show, and we want to thank you for whatever contribution you have made. I'm sorry, I don't want to be kind of trying to be to discriminate, let's just say. But one of my mothers, I didn't hear her speaking tonight, Ivo Yubote. She's a very powerful woman. I know she's kind of busy, that's why. But I tried checking for her number to also reach out to her. We also need assistance from Madam Iwo Yubote, Mr. James Yubote, Mr. Timor Collins, and the rest of all the other guys whose names I do not know. When the president of the GGAA came, Madam Ilepo came to Liberia, we have an audience with her. We lengthily, you know, discuss and we put our plight, and she assured us that she's going to work with us. And in fact, there is a committee that will be responsible for education, and immediately that committee is set up, she's going to link us with that committee so that we all can pick up from that end. So I also encourage her. Our doors are open whenever she had a time, she can reach us, and we ourselves too, we've been kind of engaging her, but due to her busy schedule, you know, induction ceremony and other programs that she can, I want to believe that why she has not been paying attention. But hope and pray that we get back on track through communication so that the student community will be prioritized. So thank you ever so much. May God bless you. May God bless our mother, our dear mother, who deem it necessary that we be on the show tonight to express our grievances and plea that people come to our aid. So, Mother Beatrice Swain, we want to say thank you ever so much. We want to say thank you to Mr. Floyd George, his sister, and the rest of the people who are here to contribute and who also contributed. So, we want to say thank you, Mr. Prince Double, for this nice show tonight.
Thank you very much again. We will talk behind the scene, and we'll get to Madam Swain to see if we can do another show on this thing here. The information from the Madam Swain said Mr. George Flaw has sent in his $500 that he pledged. He already sent it in, so now no pledge. He said they should receive it in her cash app. So thank you very much, Mr. Flaw George. And thank you also to Veronica, who actually going to put $50 on the money to add the Floyd family and money up to $550. Thank you very much, guy.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're going to do it for this show, this particular program here. And we will try again. I said we're going to try to get to the superintendent to get him. It's late. I can't call him now. That's what I tested him, but I'm thinking he's sleeping. So we're going to get him tomorrow. And you know, it's about 9 and almost 10 o'clock over there. The superintendent got a lot of job to do, so probably sleeping. Tomorrow we'll call him first thing and see if we can bring him on the show on the weekend and see and hear from his side, his side of the story, what actually there, these allegations against saying all these things, so we can hear from the superintendent. We're not going to let it be one side of the story. Platform be given to everybody. Anybody want to come and explain their side of the story at 8 p.m. tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 8 p.m. tonight. So it's about 6 o'clock. It's almost 6 o'clock. So in the next 2 hours, let me get me to see my eyeballs. In the next 2 hours, I will host Mr. Floyd George, the guy who just contributed $500. He will be on my show tonight to thank people who went to his uncle's funeral in North Dakota, all those who contributed, all those who flew in the place, all those who drove in North Dakota, and those that even walked and went to the hall and celebrated his uncle homegoing, Mr. Stenegay. Stenegay, we all know he was buried his going weekend on Saturday, the 13th in Fargo, North Dakota. So Floyd going to be here, and Floyd going to speak on a lot of issues. After he finished telling the people things, and he's going to tell us the dissatisfaction, things that he experienced, things that went on, things that need to stop in our community for our community to make progress. So, ladies and gentlemen, in 2 hours, watch out for Floyd George. I'll bring it on here tonight, and Floyd going to come out here and be our special guest in tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're going to let it go tonight. Relax yourselves, relax your brains. 2 hours, 6 o'clock now, my time. So it's 5 o'clock Georgetown. So when it's 8 o'clock my time, it's going to be 7 o'clock in Georgia State, in the state of Minnesota, my hometown. My home ball now, Florida, Jordan, my home ball. So we're from Minneapolis. That's how we're looking. We roll. So as I'm bringing George on the show, it's like bringing my old neighbor, my old guy on the show for to discuss this issue. And that's how we're going to do. We're going to uplift this community. Those who don't want to be uplifted in this community, get out of the road and move on. You listen to Gali say, I'll play Gali City music. Those who want to go for return, get in the back and let us move on here. So again, to the gay family, to our Cody family, Stanley Gay's family, we say our condolence to every one of you guys up there, and God bless everybody. God bless everybody. God bless everybody. So thank you very much here, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we're going to do it tonight. Bye. Let me play y'all. I'm not playing no music. I'm going to go and relax. Just relax. 2 hours and I hit y'all with the show. Floor George from all the way Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minnesota going to be hot tonight. So tune in, save your battery if you don't have batteries. If you don't have no power charge, put the phone in the sun. Let the sun shine on it a little bit and back up to at least 80% of that. Because I'll have floor for 1 hour, 30 minutes. We're going to have a decent conversation. After that, we'll open the line. And if you want to ask Floor, ask Floor. Floor is not afraid of the microphone. You know, he's not afraid of the microphone. Even though these microphones are cheap, as a claim, but he's not afraid of them. He talk into them. So thank you and have a 2 hours break. Relax yourself. 6:01. Bye.